Woo! Hold on, let me do that again one more time. Woo! What's up, YouTube? This is Z.D.G back again with another video. And today, today I was supposed to do a review over 2014 Silverado. I didn't get to that today. We had the kind of, time constraints, so we really couldn't do it today. And I was thinking about what kind of content I should post on my YouTube channel, what other content that I could use to improvise, since I wasn't able to post what I was scheduled to post for today. And one thing that I realized is that I talked a lot about my Lexus ES300. I've talked about how it was a project car and other things about it. But one thing that I have not done an official review over my own car. So I thought, why not do a review over my almost at 2000, over my 1999 Lexus ES300. And today, like I said, I'm gonna be doing a whole walk around review over my own car. I see how spiffy it's looking. I see how crispy it's looking. You know what I'm saying? Lexus ES300, aka the Big L. That's what I like to call it. I see the Platinum Series joint. Heck no, but ain't no Platinum Series though. Now with this car, you obviously, you see the all black on it. You see the black on black with the black on black with the black on black, and looking extra clean, looking extra crispy. Now, even though this says Platinum Edition, like I said, it's not a Platinum Edition. The thing that you would get in Platinum Editions is a different set of rims. You would get a different set of rims, and also I will also have a wooden steering wheel that will come with a Platinum Edition. I don't have either of those, so this is really just a regular Lexus ES300. Now let's start with the outside. The outside, y'all see, you got the black. You see, you got the two-tone, the black two-tone look, or the black and gray two-tone look. That was something that was common back in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. A lot of cars had the two-tone look. That's kind of something that's out of date. That's why, like, right now I kind of have plans on painting all this, everything that's gray around the bottom. I plan on painting all of that black. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing videos or updates every time I do another, whether it's anything to the motor. Most of the modifications that I'm gonna do to this car are gonna be cosmetic. Like you see, I already changed out the lights. I didn't really show y'all that. I'll show y'all the other lights. But with these black tail lights, I tail lights off of a Lexus ES300 that I found at the LKQ junkyard. So that's one modification that I have. Like I said, I pulled off the steering wheel, and really that's just about it. That's all I replaced on the outside, and the hood. Y'all see the hood. Now, if you don't know, this is the hood from LKQ that I got from LKQ. Didn't really take my camera back there and record, just because it was just a little too hard to record and pull off a hood at the same time. But y'all see the emblem right here is black, so you can tell it was off of another car. But the emblems on the back are silver. Y'all see the silver ES and the silver Lexus sign back here, and the silver Lexus all the way back here. I pulled the emblems off the other car, off the other black ES300, and now I got these emblems. So the emblems, I feel like I'm trying to do a little blackout thing. I'm not gonna black out the tail lights or the headlights, but I'm trying to do a whole blackout thing on the car. Like I said, I'm gonna have all this at the bottom, all the way black. And since I bought the car, obviously I love the way it looks. You know what I'm saying? You got even back then in 1999, you had the fold in mirrors up in that joint. You know what I'm saying? That's always a good addition. But really about the outside, there really ain't that much to say. I love the all black. The only thing about all black cars, like I said in previous videos, is that all black cars are hard to keep clean. As you may know, as you may be able to tell, I'm at the car wash right now, and I did a little rinse, but didn't really have time to do a full wash. So you kind of getting like some raw footage of the Big L. But like I said, all black around the outside, black two-tone and gray on the outside. I see the rims. Those are factory rims. I think those are about 16-inch rims, 15 to 16-inch rims. And yeah, all the way clean, all the way black on black on the outside. Lexus ES300. I'm gonna get on the inside. I see with the inside, y'all see I'm getting the leather On the inside, you get a leather. These came standard with leather. You know, as a Lexus, it is a luxury car, so you would always get leather seats. Y'all see the leather in the back. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and I see all the leather in the back. Don't mind the bag. You know what I'm saying? You know, little personal items. You don't know why, but y'all see all the leather back here. The leather seats all the way right. And this is probably my favorite color leather, the tan look. I never really was big on black leather or just any other kind of any other color leather for at least a Lexus anyway. This is always my favorite color. I see the seats up in there, and as y'all may be able to tell, woo, I fit in here pretty good. You know, y'all see how it's looking. I fit in here. Got plenty of leg room. Y'all see the feet down here. Y'all see the boots and the feet with the look, and you see I got plenty of headroom. So obviously, since this is a sedan, I'm gonna get plenty of room in this car. I'm gonna get plenty, you know, of everything in this car. And like I said, I love the tan interior. Other thing I love about this car is also, whew, a little hard to hold, is also this wood grain right here. This wood grain right here is all the way on point. I like the way how they always do wood on the outsides, how they do wood trimming. The wood trimming is always looking all extra spiffy and extra good. And you got the leather on the outside. It almost got like a little, you know, little leather with little suede feel. Well, not really suede, but you know, just a nice feel. Just, it doesn't feel cheap. This feels really this is really expensive, basically, as you will get with a luxury car. And the other thing that I love that I didn't even know they had back in '99 is heated seats, bro. I swear the heated seats is all the way on point, bro. I love the heated seats. I've been in other cars in the past that have had heated seats, but I didn't know back in '99 that they came out with heated seats, and so that kind of surprised me, as you will always get with any Lexus. Well, hold on. As you would get with any Lexus, you get the premium sound system. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna get like a little subwoofer all the way in the back. Let me go ahead and show y'all that. You get the subwoofer in the back. You get that little woofer back here. You know what I mean? So you're gonna get that nice bass. As you can tell, it always sounds better with CDs. And also, that was the other interesting thing about this car that I really like, that you don't really see these in other cars like that. I mean, you mainly see these in Lexuses back in '99, but you get this ejectable CD player up in this joint, bruh. I don't know if you can tell, but I got 2 CDs sitting up in there. But you get this kind of threw me off a little bit. I kind of forgot about these because the new Lexuses really don't have these. But I kind of like it. I kind of like how you can put like 5 of them up in there and you can change it. I like how it does that. Whew. Y'all see the ooh. Now, when you looked at the interior, let me look at the trunk space real quick. Whew. Go ahead and another thing that I never talked about was this key fob. See the Lexus and you see the key fob. This key fob actually looks pretty good for what it is. Back then, like I said, it's pretty simple, just all black with the red panic button on the back, and then you got the trunk button, the unlock button, and the lock button. But we're gonna hit the trunk button right now because we're gonna see what kind of space I get. You know what I mean? And y'all see now, even though don't mind my truck being, my trunk being extra messy, you know, just got a whole lot of stuff that I like to carry. And because I got so much stuff back here, you obviously know that I got a lot of space. You know, a lot of my work stuff for the most part, but really spacious, a lot of space in the trunk, in the back. That's all I'm really gonna say about the trunk, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna close that, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want y'all see too much, you know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all see everything. But yeah, like I said, all black look, all clean. Lexus ES300. Like I said, ain't really much for me to say about this car because, like I said, you've seen it before in other videos. If you haven't looked at my other videos, make sure you go check out my other videos and make sure you subscribe to my channel. All the black ES300, the big L, the new whip, as I like to say. If you have seen any of my other videos, you know I previously just had a Firebird. I still do have the Firebird, but yeah, plan on getting rid of the Firebird, and haven't really put it up for sale yet, but they'll be up for sale pretty soon. But like I said, I'm still doing Lexus ES300 review. Now see, I'm not quite done with it. I didn't really want to do a review over it now, but I had to put up some type of content for this week. But like I said, all black Lexus ES 300. I've had it for about, how long have I had this car? I've had this car for about 2 months now, probably close to 2 months, almost 3 months now. Like I said, really clean, everything that I would want. Well, not everything, but a lot of what I would want in the luxury car. Definitely better, excuse me, definitely better than what I had before. And I sat in the front, but let me see what the back looking like now. Now my seat is actually pushed pretty far back, even though I'm not very tall. Even though I'm not very tall, I like to, you know, have a lot of leg room. I don't know why. It's just something that I do. But y'all see, I still got plenty of room back here, even though the seat, y'all see the seat all the way back, and my legs is like boom, like my legs, boom, my legs, bruh, my leg, I'm it's tight. The seat is tight, you know, all the way back here. It's almost in my lap, almost. But I still feel like I got a lot of leg room. Like, it's back here, but it's like I'm still comfortable back here. But like I said before in my other videos, I am about 5'8", 5'9", so I'm not real tall, but I still got a lot of plenty room in the back. This is a very spacious car. It's not one of the bigger Lexus. It's not like a Lexus LS like 430 or LS 400. But you still get a lot of space with it being a sedan, as you should, with it being a sedan and it being a luxury car. When you get luxury, the one thing you want a lot of space. You know what I mean? You don't want a cockpit type thing like a sports car. You know, if you want something small, you get a sports car. But in this, you're gonna get a lot of space. You're gonna get plenty of space. Not a lot of space. I ain't gonna say you get all the space in the world, but you do get enough space to where it's a reasonable amount of space to have for a sedan, really more than what you really should have. But like I said, it's a lot of space in the back seat, extra spacious. I'm in the back trying to do this. I'm in the back trying to do this. But like I said, in the front, you don't get plenty of wood. I never really liked the way this looks. Just the handle. I like the way the new ones look, but this one, they kind of, Lexus, y'all had to do better on this. Y'all gotta do better on all of this. And so I showed y'all what it looked like. I showed y'all see the steering wheel. Not really my favorite. Like I said, that's why I got the wood one from LKQ, from the junkyard, and because I feel like the wood one really looks a lot better than me. And, you know, yeah. So I mean, the leather one, the all leather steering wheel is cool, but I'd rather have the leather with the wood trimming, because that would make a difference. You know what I mean? That would make a difference. Boom. I see the keys right here. So I'm gonna start this thing up. Y'all see what it's like. 140 on the dash. Starts right on up. Now, one other thing that was replaced in this car was a starter.
Waiting for Perry.
I do thank my pops for that, for replacing the starter for me. That's the only thing that I didn't pay for that had to be done to this car. Everything else that had to be done, I pretty much paid for, whether it's be replacing the radiator or me buying a new hood. And speaking of the hood, let's look under the hood. Boom. I said this thing is not the easiest kata. Oh, hold on. Oh, snap. That's what we got right there. Y'all see the 3.0 V6. It's a V6 car, front wheel drive. As you can tell by the way the motor is sitting, you know, it's not sitting vertical, it's sitting more horizontal. Whenever, a lot of times when you see, or every time you see a motor that's horizontal sitting like that, it's always a front wheel drive type of a car. But like I said, motor, engine bay, had to replace the radiator right here. Y'all see it, Lexus 3.0 V6. Electric emblem on the top. I kind of like the way they did that right there. I love the way they did the Lexus emblem. Yeah, I like how they put the Lexus emblem on the top. That kind of looks, it adds another level of sophistication for me anyway. And it was something that I like a lot. But Y'all see this under the hood. Ain't really much to talk about under the hood. It makes about 210 horsepower if you want to know. But like I said, when you get a luxury car, you're not really thinking about getting something that's powerful. You're trying to get something more so that you can cruise in, that you can just chill in, not something that you can go fast in, even though they do make luxury sport cars. But like I said, ain't much to say about the motor. It makes 210 to the I ain't gonna say to the wheels, but it makes about 10 it makes about 210 horsepower, and that's really about it for the motor. And so next I'm gonna go for the drive up in this thing. Y'all seen me driving in other videos, but like I said, this is a full review, so I'm gonna go ahead and drive it again and tell y'all what I feel about the driving.
What you know about that young teller, son? No, but for real, I'm about to go on this like I said, I'm about to go on this this drive or review. It ain't really a review if you ain't driving. You know what I mean? You gotta go for the drive, and then you're gonna do the full review. I gotta do it all the way. You know what I mean? I can't be playing with this, bro. But like I said, Lexus ES300. Y'all see the outside. Y'all already know what the inside look like. I never really talk about the sunroof, but I got the sunroof. Motherfucker, see that? Got the whole sunroof on the joint. You know what I mean? That's all good, you know. And like I said, I showed that in my previous videos. But this is an official review of my own car. And so, take this for the drive, tell y'all what I'm feeling, tell y'all how it feels driving this joint, and it's gonna be what it is or whatever. But yeah, like I said, you know, I didn't really finish this car. Didn't really have plans on, you know, doing a review right now because I wasn't really done, you know, messing with the car. But I guess I could do another review if, like, once I'm actually done and I just paint it and it's painted all the way black and it's, let me close that, I don't really need that to be open. But when it's painted all the way black or whatever, and when I got my steering wheel in, and you know, I might end up putting some rims on it, you know, thinking about doing that. I almost got a Lexus ES 250. Oh, no. I almost got a Lexus IS 250. I came this close. I was at the dealership. I came this close to getting that joint at the same dealership, man. The dealership that I actually got this car from, and that I almost got the IS 250 from, is actually a Lexus dealership. It's a dealership on Memorial in Oklahoma, on Memorial Road in Oklahoma. So if you want you a Lexus for a reasonable price, this is a free plug for Lexus, partially because you know, I've been around for a long time, been around over there for a long time, but I just need to hit out there. But if you want you a Lexus for a reasonable price, go to Eskridge Lexus on Memorial Road, man. You can get you, you know, a cool Lexus, a nice Lexus for a reasonable price, and they do good work, you know, good body work and all that. But like I said, this car, it drives smooth. It drives like butter. Like when you driving this, if like I feel like I'm floating, bro. Like I feel like I'm on a cloud right now. Like I don't feel no bumps in the road, even though I'm on a pretty like nice road. But even when I've been on rough roads, it feel nice, bro. Like it feel effortless. It feel like it's doing it with no effort, bro. This is one of the smoothest driving cars that I've ever been in. And I've been in Mercedes, I've been in BMWs, I've been in Cadillacs, you know, when it comes to luxury, you know, and this is the best driving, smoothest driving car, you know. My pops has had Lexuses, you know, for as long as I've been around. I know he's had a Lexus, you know. He probably has had them even before I was born. And I've always, you know, liked them, you know, and Lexus is made by Toyota, so Lexus cars do last a very, very long time, bro. Like they last a long time. This car, I didn't show y'all, but this car actually has 120,000 miles on it, which is actually for a 1999 car. When I got it, it had 117,000 miles on it. It has 120 now. I put about 3,000 miles on it, but it. Sorry, but it's like I got a good deal for it, you know. I ain't gonna go too much into it, you know what I mean? You can't tell everybody your secrets, you know what I mean? I can tell you a little bit, I can tell you, you know, a lot about these cars, which is they last a very long time. You can drive these all the way through like 200,000 miles. I know people who have Lexus that have had 200,000 miles on them, and they, you know, still run. They still run perfect. They still run better than a lot of these new cars. There's a lot of new cars that run horrible, bro. Like, they're like made in like 2009, 2010, and they run like trash. But Lexus, like, if you want a good car, like a nice luxury car that's gonna last you a long time, man, get you a Lexus, man. These drive so smooth. You know, you don't feel no bumps when you're driving. Like, I don't know what type of suspension they got. Goddamn, man. Whew, bruh, I swear I gotta get a better camera mount. I'm going looking for a better camera mount soon. Like, this camera keeps falling on me. But like I was saying, if you want you a nice Lexus that can run for a long period if you want you a nice luxury car that can run for a long period of time, you know, get you a Lexus, bro. Like, these are like the best cars that run for the longest, bro. Like, these are really good cars, man. Like I said, when I'm driving, it feels like I'm floating. Like I said, man, for the most part, this review ain't really much for me to talk about too much, other than, like I said, you feel everything when you're driving this car. The steering wheel is very responsive, you know, even for how old this car is. The steering wheel is very responsive. The steering wheel works very well. I can feel everything. The car, like, you can feel the car. You can feel a lot what's going on in the car. They have pretty good brakes. You know, this one has really good brakes, and it's a 99. So I'm sure if you got you a newer model, they have great brakes. Like, and with these, like, you really don't have to. I mean, a lot of people like to look at mileage when they're buying cars, but like with a Lexus, you really don't even have to look at the mileage like that, because like they last so long, bro. These cars last forever. Like, you talking about forever? There's probably not. There's probably not any that I know of cars that last longer than Lexus ES300s. And like I said, there ain't really much for me to talk about when it comes to Lexus. It's simple, you know. They drive good, you know. They feel good, and they look good. It's luxury, you know. I always get the best when it comes to luxury, you know. And you should deserve the best since you're paying so much money for them, with it being the Lexus. And with these cars range on the market right now. These cars range from about $3,500 to $4,000, you know. So they're not too expensive for what you're getting, you know, and they're gonna last you forever, man. Like, especially the new ones. They're gonna last you a very long time. When you get one, you're probably never gonna have to get rid of it, you know, unless you just want to get rid of it. But like I said, for the most part, this review is over. It's done. This is the review of my official review of my personal Lexus ES300. Like I said, my name is Z.D.G. It's exactly what Dwayne got. Z.D.G car reviews. Y'all see what time it is. You know, if you haven't checked out my other videos, make sure you go look at my other videos. I did a video of my dad's Cutlass, 1987 Cutlass, you know, old school Oldsmobile. You know, I did a review over his Cutlass and his Honda, which his Honda is for sale. You know, if anybody's wondering, the Honda is for sale. So make sure y'all go check those videos out. And like I said, my name is Z.D.G Car Reviews, and I'm gone, bro. And make sure you go subscribe. Go subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, do all that. Do all that for my channel. You know what I mean? Show some support. And the people who are subscribed and the subscribers that I have, I appreciate you. I thank you, and I love you. Like I said before, like I've said three times before, this is Z.D.G Car Reviews, and I'm gone.
Oh, you fancy, huh? You getting ready, so I know we gon' be here a while. In the bathroom, flat irons and nail files. Spending hours in salons on your hairstyle. And in the mall.